they always spice up things in the bed.
No.
Damn.
What tells you more about you? Your horoscope or your personality test?
Or your teacher or your friend.
Your zodiac sign or your personality type?
Or your mother between your father. Which one tells you more?
Your birth chart or your shopping cart? My name is Jeremy Taurus Owl, and I am the Asian Primo.
My name is Armando Cancer Corral, and I am a Primo. As you can tell, I'm Latino, so I have to say that.
No extra words needed. Let's do our fucking handshake over the globe. This shit's gonna be wild. Which one is the real shit?
Horoscopes, zodiac, and astrology.
Quick question though, before you read all of this stuff, what was your idea on horoscopes?
My idea on horoscopes, I think they do hold some truth, you know what I mean? It just depends, I guess, because it's been here for hundreds of years. It's kind of like that thing about, the Bible, like it's been here for hundreds of years, but we haven't actually seen it, but it holds some truth to it. There's something historically there, that people have kind of seen or kind of like heard about, That's what I think about it. Like, I don't know if it's fully true, of course.
Aren't some things just so vague that they're true?
Some things, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, even the horoscope. Nowadays, I think it's become a thing where just a lot of people are blogging. There's a lot of bloggers, writers, magazine writers or whatever. They go out there and do a little horoscope article, and then they just kind of do that thing where they're just super vague on a certain type of person, and they can match other person's personalities. So
I think what it is now is a nice caption for an attractive woman on Instagram.
Or kind of like, or
Sagittarius,
a bio.
Private account.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it a private account? Why is it always
That's
private?
all you need to know is Sagittarius, and that's it. Sometimes they'll
Well,
use
why?
that.
What is that? Is it a filtering out process?
Basically, nowadays it kind of is. I think everybody knows their horoscope, and it kind of, or at least knows who they are in that horoscope kind of range, and it does say a lot nowadays, or at least because it's a norm to know like what you are, and they're like, oh, you're this person now, you're this, or you're blue,
Right.
you're red.
I kind of think about it as swing states, right? You go, I don't know anything about your sign, because there are some people who I don't fucking know about signs, and they'll go, I don't know, but I'll look it up just for you. And then once they do, they're already emotionally invested in you. Then they'll click follow because they're already emotionally invested in this hot picture of a Sagittarius.
I don't see it in men. Men don't even put that up, to be honest. I don't think I've seen men put their zodiac signs, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe only thing you'll probably see it is if on dating apps, maybe the guy has to put their zodiac sign, stuff like that. But other than that, because I think in Bumble, when I was on Bumble a while ago, you could either put your zodiac sign or whatever. I just put it there just because everybody was putting it in their kind of bio. It was like age.
You put it,
and you could say. You could put an option where it'll show your zodiac sign. So I'm just gonna put a Cancer, or like the little symbol of the Cancer. So it's that 69 looking thing, and I just left it there. And I guess I don't know if that didn't affect to like the decision making of the girl. You know what I mean? I don't know if that kind of swayed her options, but I put it out there. I don't know if it worked or not. I don't know this. So I'm looking at astrology-zodiac-signs.com. So I'm looking at a Cancer kind of the page, and I'm also looking at the Taurus because Mr. Jeremy J. over here is a Taurus. And it's funny that we kind of found out that we are very compatible in the fucking world, basically. But
we would meet at Fucktown.
If he was the girl, I would.
Hotel.
If he was the girl, I'd probably want to ask her, to go up in the hotel room, hotel, motel, holiday Inn. But anything. But I think it might be because it just might be just sexual relate, but also might work because in the relationship part of it, I think it might be true maybe, and we're very compatible in that way. So, but there's also elements. What's your lucky number? What do you think is your lucky number?
I don't give a fuck. You know.
Just think of one. Okay, think of one that you like.
I don't give a fuck.
Just think of one that you like you like to use a lot.
Probably 2, because I want to be second
Holy
place.
shit! Oh wait, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Number 2 is actually lucky numbers. Holy shit. Dude, look at it. Look.
Really?
Number 2. Number 2 Taurus.
What?
And that's true because you want to always. You always tell me about that. You're like always want to be second, or you don't strive to be number 1. I guess, and like in a competition.
That's too much pressure.
So you want to be number 2. That's so crazy. Your number 2's in here in lucky numbers for you.
That's.
But that might be fake because I looked at my lucky numbers and I like number 7. It's not there. I'm like, fuck y'all. Fuck you, little sign. I'm
Maybe
reaching out.
20 was the year you lost your virginity. Is that true?
No. That was close, but no. Close, but no cigar.
What's the real?
Well, it's close. I'll tell you it's close.
Between me and you.
this recording still hell no.
Come on.
I'll tell you it's between. Okay, I'll tell you it's between 20 and 18. So it's just like it could be any of those basically.
Oh, so it's 19.
Maybe 18.
But that's not between.
Or I guess it's 20. Okay, I'll say 20 between 20 and 17. Like, it could be much. 2 of those. There we go. But yeah, so it's just kind of like that, and then it told us about our strengths and weaknesses. You want me to read off some of yours?
Yeah. So
if you want to see if it's real to you,
yes,
this is true to you.
Right.
Okay.
So this is kind of news to me. You
haven't
hear it, but I don't really read the shit.
And there's so many different ones too, but they're kind of around the same kind of.
I'm gonna try to be as objective as possible.
Just try to go into it without.
But a fun objective, not a.
Yeah.
Patient. If I don't care,
are you patient for the strengths?
Mostly yes.
You think it's all attributed because you're an artist too? Like, is that you will say, is it more an artistic thing that comes with?
I've always valued my patience as a kid. When my mom said like things, I think she would reward me with positive reinforcement. Like we're playing games, right? Mm-hmm. At the beginning of the game, what do? You unravel the wires, and it's kind of bullshit because it's boring and it's stressful. Mm-hmm. But I always told myself to be calm in those moments. I don't know why the fuck I cared about shit like that as a fucking as 8-year-old.
A kid will just be like, and they won't give a shit, but you're over there like,
I'm like threading it and. I'm finessing the fuck out of these wires.
Let me think of the fucking technique of how I twist my wrist around the string.
Gotta relax my shoulder.
How are you gonna think about that when you're a kid? That's the last thing I'll think about. Because then, as a kid, you kind of just do crazy shit, and then you don't think about the consequences or like the thing that will mess you up in that technique. You're just like you're doing it just as it kind of follows. But you're just
not the rolling, but the unraveling. The unraveling gets annoying because something gets tangly, right? No one likes to deal with the tangle.
But you took your time. With the tangle.
So I took that as a badge of honor. We did a poll on Instagram, and I put up a question: can your personality change?
I think it could change. Yes, it could change. Not thinking about it, maybe it could change a little bit. Yeah.
I think there's a difference between inward personality and outward personality. I think outward personality is like the person you are forming and trying to be, right? Because we all had everything we had now. We had the potential to be when we were young, right? The potential was always there.
Yeah.
We have the potential to be a lot of things, but what we wish to show, are an accumulation of choices. And then we focus on how to communicate those ideas, and that's sort of the outward personality that forms over time. But I think your inward personality quite possibly is just potential, and you've always had what you had.
So I guess the personality test would be more closer to that. Like this one's more...
Well, things can make me feel uncomfortable if I'm some type of way that I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you feel that way, or do you just feel like you could be everything? Do you ever feel bad about acting a certain way? Like, it wasn't me.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a situation like that. If I were... Or I do more like where I'm like, why do I do things like this? You know what I mean? Or why do I act this certain way? Or why do I... Sometimes I'll be like... I'll tip sometimes, like, I go to like sidewalk juice. And I'm like, I'll tip most of the time. But today, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to tip them. They're not doing fucking shit. They're already getting paid. Like, they're not serving. They're not doing the service too. They're not like fucking. They're not servers at a restaurant. They're literally just taking my order, and then why would I tip them? Or at least even the person making it. Like, they should be getting paid. I mean,
but that's a question that has to cross your mind.
Yeah, that hasn't really crossed my mind. So then it crossed my mind today, and I was just like, and usually I want to be so nice, and I'm like, I want to tip him like in the spot, and especially today, I was like, it was kind of hard for me not to fucking press that 15% and that fucking little computer.
Did you
screen.
tip?
No, I went, fuck no.
Are you a little low on money?
Maybe. No, but no, I was just thinking like I don't want to tip. It's just like no point. Like sometimes like you know what? Listen, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna tip and I'm gonna see her reaction. And I saw the reaction of the cashier, and she was just like, all right, like we'll take your order. Like you just, I'm like, damn, really? You're gonna be like that? You're gonna take my order like this? You know, just take it as it is. I think.
But if it's a business that you've supported throughout the years, maybe there's an argument there, where you kind of you go there often, so you wish it was open all the time. So that little bit, kind of makes the workers happy, and if it makes the workers happy, it makes the business look better, and if the business looks better, then business is more booming.
Yeah, but that's a sense of like, yeah, if I'm trying to support them, and I guess in that sense, yeah, but I'm trying to change myself in that. But I wasn't thinking about the company in that sense in the moment. But I'm thinking about just like I'm gonna change what I could do right now of me, basically. I guess my personality or whatever characteristic of wanting to tip. You know what I mean? Let me just change it this time around and see how that works. Cause I was always doing the same thing. I always just tip them like a 15% all the time. So I'm like, you know what? Why am I doing this? Let me just switch it around. Let me not tip him. So
imagine that girl goes home and was like, damn, if I had $2 more, I would be able to pay rent.
Like, motherfucker, don't be swinging motherfucking shit over here. Damn.
Is that possible?
Taurus! I'm a fucking Cancer. Alright, let's go back to this. So weaknesses, we'll strengths.
Got him!
We'll just do a couple of them. We'll just put devoted, responsible, and stable. What about those three strengths?
I think I'm devoted. I think about...
Devoted Christian. Devoted Christian.
Used to be.
Used to be. Oh!
Used to be. I used to want to save myself until marriage, but I've always battled it. So I don't know if I would say I'm devoted, but devoted in the sense of just to what my life, what I want to do and shit.
I guess I don't know what the fuck they mean by that. Sometimes that's the thing about the vagueness of these, horoscopes. It's just anybody could be devoted, and then anybody could fall in that bracket of either a Taurus or a Pisces, whatever. If they say the same thing to a Pisces.
Yeah, it's like saying, "Do you like free bread?" And it's like, I guess.
Like he likes
kind of like free bread.
Likes water. Yeah, we like to be hydrated. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's gonna be like that.
Do you like Carl's Jr.? Yeah, when I'm wasted.
Yeah, if I need to fucking eat, I guess I will fucking eat it. Yo, Carl's Jr. is legit kind of good. Sidewalk Juice, Carl's Jr. Just sponsor us now. Not gonna lie, Carl's Jr. gives me like every now and then I'll get diarrhea. Not gonna lie. I don't know. I think it's just late at night. I get it too.
Every single time.
Think you get it every single time?
Just
I get it every now and then too.
Jack in the Box. Oof.
Guaranteed
diarrhea.
Oh yeah. I don't eat it that much because of that too. Like yeah. But Carl's Jr. for sure. He's just the taste of it. But anyways, let's go to the weaknesses and then we'll go to mine real quick. Stubborn, possessive, and uncompromising basically.
Well, we already went over the stubborn.
Yes,
yeah, so. Very stubborn.
And then possessive and then uncompromising.
Possessive? No, I'm not possessive. I will if we don't vibe good and you treated me a certain way, I'll drop you right away. I don't give a fuck about like I want you and shit like that. I don't.
I can't really see that from you yet. That's the one maybe I'm not. You. Yeah, I don't see that from you.
But if I love you, crazy. I will I will talk to you.
Possessive and love.
I hate that word. I don't.
That's a very strong word, possessive.
To me, that's disgusting.
What about uncompromising?
Ooh, sometimes I can be, but I work on it. I think I notice it in myself where, say we do like a creative project and like I came up with the idea and I was like, I want to see that part of it through. But what I've realized was earlier in the process, if you have a team, you want I realized that can be not only selfish but also you leave less room for creativity. And it doesn't really matter what you think is good. It matters what is good and who are you to say what is the best for the situation. I'm only one person, right? It's like if I decide this palace should be olive green because I like olive green.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about palaces and how colors go together on palaces. I need to ask other fucking people.
Yeah.
What colors go good on palaces.
I guess that could be the weakness. Yeah, not like having the other second source, coming in trying to say something. You're like, well, I'm already stuck on this one, and that comes with the stubbornness, basically, too. That you're just like you're set on one idea and you don't, I guess, want it sometimes other ones, but yeah. Okay, so what do you think is overall the strengths and weaknesses for that horoscope, Taurus? Yeah, true.
Again, I think a lot of it is, I think most people are stubborn, right? I think most people, like free breadsticks. I think most people will agree with a lot of this shit. Yeah. And I think but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it should open up stuff about yourself that you can explore.
And then actually telling the truth to that other person if they want to find out what you really are. You know what I mean? I think that's true right there.
It's like, maybe I am this way. And you start thinking about it. Oh, you know what I think about horoscope? It's like a great 7th date sort of thing, right? Where you've used your first date. You already used your first date money. Using
like 3rd date. Wait, 7th date. Goddamn.
Well, you used it on all the first couple dates. You kind of max out. You go fancy. And then by the 7th or so date, you're like, I ran out of money, so let's just. That's what Netflix and chill really is. It's not because you want to. It is a little bit of because you want to fuck, but the other reason is I don't got that money, so let's sit down and read some horoscopes.
I can see that. Around the 5th to 7th date, maybe. Yeah.
Social application of horoscopes.
It works like that. If you don't got that money, go to the horoscopes. You'll have a
me
good time.
Do you want me to read yours?
You could read it, yeah. Go ahead. These are the strengths and weaknesses, I guess.
Here we go. Cancer. Strengths. So you just read this part right here.
I was just reading strengths and so that's mine. Yeah.
Tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal. You want to start with those? Those are 3.
Tenacious, maybe. I am kind of just going. I want to like. I'm like biting my teeth, and I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
If it happens, if something like I get motivated by some type of idea, and I'm like really persuaded, and I'll kind of be tenacious going towards that. I'll be like, all right, let's fucking do it. Like I really want to like get it, basically. Yeah. And I think it could, I guess in cancers, I guess I say emotion. So if I'm emotional in that sense where I want to be fucking, like it does kind of hit in the heart. I'm like, I'll go right at it.
I could think of a good example.
Yeah, which one?
When you got your car recently.
Oh yeah, fucking. I was just right.
The first car that you bought.
I'm like, I want a fucking car right away. So I went deep into like a whole week of just finding cars, and I fucking found the best deal. I went ham on that, basically.
You went ham on
that? Went ham and I was just like, it's weird because I was in this tunnel basically, and everything around me was kind of like there, but I was just like, let me first get that fucking car. Once I get it, don't worry, I'll come back. Basically, yeah. So and what was the one?
Highly imaginative and loyal.
I guess, yeah. I mean, highly imaginative, yeah. I think I'm so I'm like, I guess I'm too imaginative at times. I think, yeah. I'll be thinking the most randomest things, and then.
Yeah, you could even tell by your conversation style. You'll reach for.
I'll reach for something
for
else.
Anything without considering the value of if it's interesting or not. And then one of the 7 thoughts that you would say in the span of 30 seconds will be interesting because you said everything you could think of.
Here's what I have down. You choose whichever one you want.
Exactly.
If I gave you these, basically.
Which makes for great tea time. Right? You're a great tea time partner.
Yes, we'll be like, you want this one? Do you want this one
this
right here?
This would be the perfect time to clink a glass right now.
And then loyal.
Loyal.
Because I'm pretty loyal. Yeah.
I think you've been loyal so far.
Damn, bitch. Damn. Yeah, I guess I'm... Yeah.
Nah, you're loyal.
I'm like...
You're loyal.
I guess I'm passionate about, the loyalty. Yeah. If I were to meet, like... Especially, like, a friend, like, I want to be there for them all the time, and I, like... You stick with them the whole time, yeah, so...
You don't, bounce on friends. You don't just, peace out.
No. So I'll at least stay on that person forever, yeah.
Or it could just because... It could be because you have good friends, maybe.
Maybe
you don't even put any
Maybe that
work
might
in.
be just... Yeah, like, that one might be just random, because, yeah, I guess... It's just coincidentally, I guess, I get good friends or whatever. The people in my life are good, so I guess I'll stay with them. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Or you're loyal.
Or yeah, there we go. So so wait, those are just 3, or
there's 3 more.
Oh.
Is that the 25?
We could do the last, I guess.
Okay.
Weaknesses. If
Emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive. Ooh.
Emotional, sympathetic. What was the one?
Persuasive.
Oh, persuasive.
Let's go with persuasive.
I can persuade some thoughts over here. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, you see his eyes change.
I'm like, it's like a focal lens in the camera. You want something else, just change the lens. You know what I mean? Just change the little lens.
I think it goes back to the tenacious thing. There's a combination of persuasiveness and tenaciousness that feed off of each other.
I can see that. Oh yeah, it depends on the situation. It depends on where I'm trying to get at that moment. Then I'll switch that lens. I'll be like, okay, well, let's go somewhere else. Let's go
Let's
to
do
get
2 shots now.
You want? Oh, let's just do 2 more shots, and then we'll get where we're at, where we want to get to. Okay, don't worry. Persuading like that by shots. I mean, it doesn't have to be shots. It doesn't have to be alcohol in that sense.
Okay,
yeah.
Miles. You said 1 more block. How many times did you say one more block when we were
or we're in that
running
18
miles
or however long that was? Yeah. That was persuasive in that way. But that one was in the way where I wanted you to, succeed. I wanted to. So I guess there's persuasive in that sense. There's good and bad persuasives, but yeah, and there's also good ones like that. I wanted you to keep going. I wanted you to push
You could
on,
get in trouble for it if you do it to the wrong person.
But
since, we're in a strong... We love each other, so, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay, weakness category? Moody, pessimistic,
moody,
suspicious. There's 2 more, but...
You said pessimistic, or was it?
Pessimistic and suspicious.
And suspicious.
So what do you think about those 3?
Maybe I'm suspicious every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'll probably not want to, open up as quick, so I'll just be like, I'll make it suspicious,
You go up the stairs some type of way?
Basically.
I just did some shit.
I'll kind of just go through the handlebars.
Yeah.
Instead of actually walking through the steps, I'll be like, well, that's kind of suspicious. Why is he just not walking through the fucking steps?
Mom,
why is he
going
through
the
handlebars?
kitchen, and then you come up the stairs with the knife, and it's like, how did you do that so fast? What did you do?
Something's up, yeah, basically. There's no, the medium, or, that middle step, basically, you know what I mean? We saw the first one, and we saw the last one, but what's in the middle? How did you get there? How did you, yeah.
I don't think you do evil shit, but the corner of your mouth goes up every now and then. I'm like, what does this guy actually think?
I don't know how I do it. I'm trying to do it.
Something like that.
And what were the ones, the other 2?
But I don't think you're that moody or pessimistic.
I don't think I'm moody in that sense. I probably am. Every now and then, it's just really rare. But I think, yeah, I'm moody. It'll change really quick, and I'll just be mad, or just be
I haven't seen it.
Maybe I haven't seen it too much, but yeah, I'm pretty. And the pessimistic, I guess.
You're fairly positive.
But I'm fairly optimistic as Saying, I don't think I'm. Yeah, that's probably the wrongest one out of.
Have you ever gotten depressed?
Yeah, a couple times, yeah. In the past, yeah, I would get depressed for sure, yeah.
Depressed,
so I guess that's
sad,
I'll just be sad.
Do you feel it though? Does it feel heavy on you?
Probably,
people describe depression as like a weight almost.
Oh, as a weight, I don't know. Maybe as a weight. But I'll feel either sad or kind of just sad, but I'll also feel angry at some moments out of nowhere. So I guess bipolarness. I guess I don't know, but I guess in that moody sense, I guess I don't know. But I don't know if I'll feel the weight of it. I have to think about it. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's more just the feeling there, and then it'll kind of go away.
But you would call it depression, or would you just call it being sad?
I guess being sad, maybe.
Yeah.
Just being sad, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad is
Because I could go through a YouTube bunny hole watching these sad movie scenes, and I'll be hella sad, and I'll be like, damn. And then I'll watch something I don't know or something crazy, like an action scene from a spy movie.
But isn't that just sensitive?
I guess so. So I guess moody not too much, maybe then. So sensitive more. Yeah. Maybe more sensitive then. Alright, I'm gonna call my beautiful girlfriend Jacqueline. I'm gonna hit her up with some questions about my zodiac sign. And some of these are true, some of them are false. We won't say which ones they are true. So I'm gonna give her a call and ask her a couple questions Just a bunch of yes or no questions, and I'll just go through the list. So let's call her up.
Make it interesting.
Let's call her up. Well, let's put a speaker on. She answers. Hopefully she answers. I'm using a FaceTimer. How about that? Let's try that out.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh lord.
How's it going, babe?
What's up?
What you
Are you
doing?
like a psychic?
Yeah, I'm a psychic, so I'm gonna tell you a couple questions
Hi.
based off of my zodiac. So this is stuff that I read online and it said it was true about me. So I just want you to answer yes or no to these questions that I'm about to list off. Okay? Are you there? I don't know if you... They say that they are moody. You just say yes or no.
Can I say in between?
No, there's no in between. There's only a straight answer.
I feel like I haven't experienced moodiness yet, so no.
So no?
But
Okay.
I can see it happening, but I'm not really.
All right.
Like I'm more moody, so.
Okay. Question, or I guess the statement number 2 will be: they always get what they want.
I don't think so.
All right. So you were gonna say a no then?
Like you always get what you want. Like you want something and you get it.
Yeah, and they were saying both in like just in love relationships and sexual relationships too. So you're changing the answer. I put an N
I
for
guess
no.
I put yes. If there's no in between answer.
Okay, so you put yes for that one. Oh, okay.
Sure.
You sure?
I mean, I feel like you're okay with not getting what you want, but I feel like.
All right. Well, we'll keep it as
Yeah, okay, moving on.
as a yes then. And number 3, they are lover boys.
Can you elaborate?
They just said they're very romantic. They're corny.
Well, there's a difference between corny and romantic.
All right, they're romantic, but they're also corny at the same time.
Cheesy.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
Cheesy, so yes. And then we'll go into number 4. They are soft, they're saying.
Soft boys.
Soft
boys with
or soft boys, BOIS.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Da-da-da.
She's okay, and then number 6. They always spice up things in the bed.
Jeez. No.
Damn. She said yes. It kind of cut off. It was a yes.
Pause. We are very low on the YouTube social chain. We have 44 subscribers. We beg of you, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Part 2 will uncover the results of the Myers-Briggs test, and then we will see which one's more fucking legit. If you want to watch a teaser of part 2, here it goes. Hang out with the same type, but maybe
was
as
crazy
we
'cause-
read more, we may find out.
We have another friend who got protagonist too, so and we do like hanging out with him. So I guess Jeremy's like, dang. He's like, when I said we like hanging out with him, he was like,
It puts a smile on my face.
that's not a genuine smile. What the fuck?
That was a very genuine smile. It came from the heart.
No,
I love the boy. What are you insinuating?
that smile like hold up. These look sketch. That smile.
Now that's a little manipulative.
No,
what you did
that
there.
looks sketch. What are you
You
talking?
read into my smile.
No, I just
That was
wanted
kind
to
of
say-
crazy.
I don't know. I've never seen you smile like that. That's why
Maybe I
I'm
do
like,
believe in horoscopes now.
hold up. Now you're bringing it back to me. Hold up.
Protagonists are natural born leaders.
Okay. All right, go.
If for whatever reason you're still watching this video and you wish the video was longer and you wish you want more cringe, here it is.
thank you for your time, babe. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright, bye, babe.
Ew. Maybe.
Ew.
Soft boy.
That's soft boy stuff right
Soft
there.
boys with an eye.
She's gonna be mad if I say it all the time. But that was my beautiful girlfriend right there. Oh,